One. My name is Prince T'Challa, son of King T'Challa.
Out there in the universe that you could be cast as the next Black Panther. Have you had any conversations about that? Yes or no?
Yes, no.
By the way, the yes, no means yes.
Could mean no.
No, probably means yes. If they asked, would you say yes?
Yes.
For months, social media was flooded with jokes about Damson Idris, with some users claiming he was campaigning to become the next Black Panther, while also drawing attention for dating Lori Harvey after her split from Michael B. Jordan. At the same time, another group of fans was still hoping Michael B. Jordan would somehow return as the franchise's main Black Panther. When neither scenario happened, the internet quickly turned the moment into another round of memes, with many joking that Lori Harvey was probably watching it all unfold, sipping her matcha and laughing at the online reactions. But that's where the online jokes took an even wilder turn. Some fans began humorously calling Lori Harvey the common denominator behind the so-called Black Panther curse, joking that anyone who dates her somehow ends up watching the iconic suit go to someone else. While it's all based on internet speculation and memes, here's why social media believes Lori is quietly laughing at both of her famous exes. To understand where these jokes came from, it helps to look back at Michael B. Jordan's history with the franchise. He played Eric Killmonger in the first Black Panther film, delivering a performance that many fans still consider one of Marvel's strongest. Rather than being a one-dimensional villain, Killmonger stood out because of his powerful screen presence, charisma, and emotional story, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. After the heartbreaking passing of Chadwick Boseman, fans began wondering who could carry the future of the franchise. While Marvel ultimately chose a different direction, many people publicly supported the idea of Michael B. Jordan returning in a much bigger role. Supporters pointed to his connection to the story, his proven acting ability, and the impact he had already made in the Black Panther universe. Some even imagined a redemption storyline where Killmonger could return and fight for a greater purpose. Of course, the character's fate at the end of the first film made that idea difficult, but it didn't stop fans from keeping the discussion alive for years. Then again, this is Marvel, where surprising twists have become part of the franchise's identity. While bringing back a character who appeared to die and making him the main hero may have seemed unlikely, many fans argued that almost anything was possible, especially after the introduction of the multiverse. The Marvel Universe has a long history of finding creative ways to bring characters back, or revisit different versions of them. Just look at some of the biggest examples. In Avengers: Infinity War, Thanos erased half of all life with the snap of his fingers, only for the Avengers to reverse it years later in Endgame. Loki's story has taken several unexpected turns as well, with different versions of the character continuing to appear after major events. Bucky Barnes was also believed to have died after falling from a train during World War II, but he later returned as the Winter Soldier after being rescued and transformed by Hydra. Because of moments like these, many fans believed Marvel could always find a way to revisit Killmonger's story if it wanted to. Vision is another example fans often point to when discussing Marvel's storytelling. After the events involving the Mind Stone, Wanda later created another version of Vision in WandaVision, and the White Vision storyline left the character's future wide open. Nick Fury also famously appeared to die in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, only for it to be revealed that he had staged his death as part of a larger plan. Even when a character's original story truly ends, Marvel has sometimes introduced alternate versions from different timelines or realities. Because of that, many fans have continued to speculate that, if the studio ever wanted to, it could find a believable way to bring Michael B. Jordan back into the Black Panther universe in some form. That idea remains popular among a portion of the fan base. At the same time, another name started gaining major attention online: Damson Idris. For a while, social media was filled with speculation that he could be a strong candidate to wear the Black Panther suit. Like Michael B. Jordan, Damson has earned praise for his acting talent, making him a frequent choice in fan discussions about the franchise's future. Anyone who watched Damson Idris in Snowfall can understand why his name quickly entered the conversation. His performance as Franklin Saint showed that he could effortlessly switch from calm and charismatic to intense and commanding in an instant. Those are exactly the kinds of qualities fans often associate with a superhero, especially one expected to balance the wisdom of a king with the strength of a warrior. Beyond his acting range, Damson has the presence of a classic Hollywood leading man.
You ended my life. After everything I did for you, you not gonna talk to me. You did this to me. You ended my life. And Teddy should have blown your head off.
Whether he's on the red carpet or on screen, he carries himself with confidence and style, leading many fans to picture him in a role as iconic as Black Panther. His Nigerian heritage also became part of the online discussion, with supporters saying it added another layer to why they felt he could fit naturally into the world of Wakanda. The excitement only grew as his career continued to gain momentum. Following the success of Snowfall, Damson landed major projects, including F1, and his appearance in the Children of Blood and Bone trailer fueled even more excitement. At the same time, his playful responses to casting rumors during interviews and red carpet appearances kept fans guessing and made the speculation even louder. When Marvel reportedly chose a different direction and announced David Johnson for the role, the reaction online was immediate. Many fans who had supported Damson Idris admitted they were disappointed, saying they believed he had the charisma, screen presence, and acting ability to carry such an iconic legacy. That said, plenty of fans also felt David Johnson was an outstanding choice. One of the biggest talking points was his appearance, with many people pointing out similarities they felt reflected the calm, dignified presence that Chadwick Boseman brought to T'Challa. Others also commented that Johnson could convincingly portray an older version of Toussaint, T'Challa's son introduced at the end of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, making the casting feel natural to many viewers. The discussion wasn't only about appearances. David has also earned praise for his performances in projects such as Alien, Romulus, and HBO's Industry, where he demonstrated a quiet but powerful screen presence. For many fans, that combination of emotional depth and commanding performances made him a compelling choice, even as debates over other fan-favorite candidates continued across social media. Many supporters also believe David Johnson brings the right balance of confidence, vulnerability, and quiet intensity to a role like Black Panther. Combined with his British background and West African heritage, some fans feel he has the presence and cultural connection that naturally fits the world of Wakanda. Those qualities have only strengthened the positive reaction from many viewers following the casting announcement. At the same time, social media quickly found a new angle for its jokes by bringing Lori Harvey back into the conversation. Posts and memes began imagining that she was amused by the outcome, with users joking that both of her well-known exes had been linked to Black Panther rumors, only for Marvel to choose someone completely different. There is no verified evidence that Lori actually reacted this way, but the fictional scenario spread rapidly across social media as part of the ongoing online humor. Some posts even joked that Damson Idris had seemed confident whenever casting rumors surfaced, pointing to his red carpet appearances and interview comments as reasons fans believed he might be in the running. However, those claims remain speculation, and neither Damson nor Marvel confirmed that he had secured, or was close to securing, the role. The internet didn't stop there. More unverified stories and memes began circulating, imagining how Lori Harvey might have reacted behind the scenes after David Johnson's casting was announced. One popular joke claimed she was telling friends that too much public speculation before an official casting decision could backfire. Another fictional quote making the rounds suggested, "That's what happens when you do all your auditioning on Instagram instead of in the room." There is no evidence she actually made that comment, but it quickly became part of the online conversation. Michael B. Jordan also remained at the center of the fan debate. Some social media users joked that the ongoing campaign to bring Killmonger back as Black Panther had never been realistic, while others continued to argue that Marvel could still find a way to revisit the character in the future. As with many major franchise discussions, opinions were split, and the speculation continued long after the casting news. In the end, the biggest winner may have been the internet itself. Memes portraying Lori as the person behind the so-called Black Panther curse spread across social media, with users humorously suggesting she had somehow outlasted both sets of casting rumors without saying a word. While the entire narrative is driven by fan jokes rather than verified facts, It became one of the most talked about reactions surrounding the announcement. That said, not everyone sees the online jokes the same way. Some social media users have argued that if any of the rumored stories about Lori Harvey's reaction were true, they could end up reflecting just as much on her as on anyone else. It's important to note, however, that these claims remain unverified and are largely driven by internet speculation rather than confirmed reports. Many commenters have pointed out that both Michael B. Jordan and Damson Idris have continued to focus on expanding their careers through major film projects and challenging roles. From that perspective, some fans believe that making light of professional setbacks, or rumored setbacks, would overlook the work and risks involved in building a long-term career in Hollywood. Others, however, view the entire situation as nothing more than a viral meme with no real-life significance. Meanwhile, both actors remain busy with high-profile opportunities. Michael B. Jordan continues directing and starring in major productions while growing his career behind the camera, and Damson Idris has landed leading roles in major films alongside some of the industry's biggest names. Judging by their recent projects, both appear focused on their work, future opportunities, and building lasting careers rather than responding to online speculation, and that's really what makes this entire story so fascinating. While fans continue debating who would have been the perfect Black Panther, the people at the center of the conversation have largely kept moving forward with their own careers. Marvel made its decision, David Johnson stepped into the spotlight, and the internet did what it always does: turn the moment into endless memes, debates, and viral theories. At the same time, it's worth separating online jokes from reality. There is no confirmed evidence that Lori Harvey has been celebrating the casting decision or reacting to either Michael B. Jordan or Damson Idris behind the scenes. Much of the buzz has been fueled by fan speculation, parody posts, and social media humor, rather than verified information. Even so, the discussion proves just how passionate Marvel fans are. Whether people supported Michael B. Jordan, Damson Idris, or David Johnson, one thing is clear: the Black Panther legacy continues to spark huge conversations, and every casting decision quickly becomes one of the biggest entertainment stories on the internet. At the end of the day, Michael B. Jordan and Damson Idris both appear focused on their careers, with major projects continuing to keep them in the spotlight. From everything that's publicly known, there is no indication that either actor is concerned with online rumors or the memes surrounding the Black Panther casting. Meanwhile, the stories about Lori Harvey's reaction remain unverified and continue to be driven largely by social media speculation rather than confirmed facts. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Do you think the internet has blown this whole story out of proportion, or do you believe there's more to the fan theories? And what are your thoughts on Marvel's casting decision? Did David Johnson feel like the right choice for the future of the franchise, or were you hoping to see Michael B. Jordan or Damson Idris take on the role instead? Be sure to share your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more entertainment news, and share this video with other Marvel fans. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.